Well, hello, hello, hello. It's heart to heart today. Okay. I want to go ahead and forewarn, clutch your pearls, do all the things. I think it's going to be nice conversation, but it's all about stop cutting corners. How do you feel about that? Like when I say it, when you hear it in your ears, what is your reaction? How do you actually feel? But before we get into this conversation about stop cutting corners, because I'm trying to help you out, let's go ahead and just get the theme song going. Hey, I'm live at 5. 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 Come on inside the room. Stop cutting corners today. Put it in the chat. Stop cutting corners. Stop cutting corners. Stop cutting corners. Okay, look, you guys. If you guys don't understand how this schedule of mine is for real, and I'm so excited about it because everything that's on my calendar, I put it there. Even though sometimes I may feel like, what in the world have I done? Why have I done this to myself? What am I doing? Is it worth it? Is it going to pay off? Am I going to get the results that I want? Because when you are actually working towards something, building skills, practicing, doing all the things, you don't actually see the fruit. But today, I'm going to tell you what my coach told me last night. Now, don't forget to tend to the tree. I want you to go ahead and get in there, tend to the tree, because you get so excited sometimes for the fruit that's on the tree, you forget to tend to the tree. And then you start ignoring the tree and think that the fruit going to keep producing when you ignoring the tree. But you need to tend to the tree. And let me go ahead and just tell you what this whole conversation about stop cutting corners is all about. My name is Deneen Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneur's Jumpstart Program. It's the #1 training environment for women in the world looking to leverage their knowledge, ignite their passion, and build a highly profitable business. And you can't do that by cutting corners. Put in the chat, stop cutting corners. Put in the chat, stop cutting corners. Okay. So here I am in a training this weekend that requires me to be online from 10 a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday to 8 o'clock p.m. On Sunday evening. And what I got was, you can't cut corners. Put it in the chat. Stop cutting corners. Stop cutting corners. So in between my first weekend and this weekend, which I'm in a 7-month training program through Landmark Worldwide, which I'm going to start talking to you guys about that and give you an opportunity to go to an introduction, all the things, because I'm not afraid to show you and share with you how I train to be who I am. So look, if you're really interested in being more productive, having the things in life that you want, stop cutting corners, having integrity, all the things, you may need to consider taking this self-development program. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to come to an introduction later on in the month of November. But let's talk about stop cutting corners. So look, I got to the weekend and we had a very aggressive homework assignment. Put it in the chat, do your homework. Put it in the chat, do your homework. So when you come to the coaching classes, when you go to the classes that you're investing in, please do your homework. It is so important. Put it in the chat. Do your homework. LaShawn, I see you out there. Sherilyn, I see you out there. Facebook user, give StreamYard permission so I can see your name. You must be in the private group, but I see you out there already. Do your homework. That's right. Do your homework. We ain't even at the points yet. Just do your homework. And let me tell you, when I showed up on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock a.m., if I was one of the people that was outside of integrity and had not done 100% of my homework, put it in the chat, do 100% of your homework. If I would have showed up, not have done my homework, do you get that I would have struggled through the whole 12 hours? And see, this is how life occurs to us when we know we should be doing certain things, practicing certain things, developing skills, honoring our words, showing up on time, honoring the appointments that we make, having the conversations that we need to have. And y'all keep cutting these corners. Stop cutting corners. Put it in the chat. Stop cutting corners. And here's the thing. A lot of the things that we even cut corners on, we've invested in, not just money, but time and energy. You've gone through the process. You told yourself, this gonna be it. I'm gonna make it happen this time. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And you all excited and you pumped and you ready. But then when it's time for you to do the homework, to get on the court, to practice the skills, you start acting crazy. Like you don't get that it requires you to become somebody else and to step up to the plate and look for the ball when you at the mat and then swing at it. For some strange reason, you think you can sit in the stands, go to classes, get the work, don't do the work, and then never step up to the mound to swing the bat? Are you simply insane or what? Put in the chat, stop cutting corners. Now listen, I paid a good penny to be in this training over these 7 months. And what I'm telling you is, I can act crazy if I want to and not do the work. I promise you, the only thing that's going to happen is they're going to pat me on my back. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to walk out the door the same way I came in. It's like going to church and getting a good word and you taking all the notes and writing it down. And before you can leave the sanctuary, you get to the door, you see the pastor, you tell him it was a good lesson. And he asks you, what in the world did you learn? What's your takeaway? And you like, I don't know. It was good. Are you bananas? Put in the chat, stop cutting corners. Stop acting like you doing stuff when you really not doing it. Stop going and signing up and investing your money in these things that you are not willing to do the work. You just want to act like you doing it. You want to act like you participating. You want to act like you about your business. You want to act like you about making it happen. You want to act like you a boss, but you ain't. You're showing up in your own life super small because when it's time for you to actually do the work, you won't do it. So let me tell you why. It is important for you to stop cutting corners. Number one, you can stop wasting your time. And that's just a bonus because that ain't even on the list. But you can stop wasting your time. Stop signing up for this stuff. Stop going to class. Stop acting like you're taking all these notes. You showing up here at the Live at 5 and you ain't applied nothing that I said to you over the last year. Because that's how long we've been doing it. When January come again, Live at 5 been happening for a year. And I want to know, what have you been doing with all the information that you faithfully coming to get? Stop cutting corners. Put it in the chat. Stop cutting corners. Okay. Number one, because I told y'all stop wasting time was just a bonus. Look, number one is practice. Put in the chat, practice. Put in the chat, practice. Put in the chat, practice. You say you want to be a dynamic coach. You say you want to be a powerhouse speaker. You say you want to write a book. You say you want to change lives. You want to impact people. You want to make a difference. You are the difference. 100% of everything matters. You causing the matter. You doing this, you doing that. But then when it's time for you to practice before you get on stage or to the mound or on the court, you ain't been doing no practicing because you think it's mundane and it's boring and it's not necessary and I don't have to put my time in. Once I do it one time, it's enough. Are you crazy? Do you get that the things that you practice become habits? Do you get that when the pressure is on you, you sink to the level that you have prepared? So if you have not been doing any practice, when the light starts shining on you, you're going to fail. Why? Because you ain't put your 10,000 hours in. Put in the chat, practice, 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 until you sick of saying the words, until you sick of doing your introduction, until you sick of giving the same talk, until you sick of waking up every morning with Tiffany working out, until you sick of showing up in groups and telling them that they deserve more, that they should have more, that they should have the relationships that they want, they should have the money that they want to make, until you are tired of hearing yourself saying it over and over again. You better practice, 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 practice. Because when it is time for you to swing the bat, you may only have one opportunity. You to impress, to get the business, to get the support, to earn the income, right? Nobody got time for you to be sitting up here showing up and being a student forever. Stop being a forever learner. And when I say forever learning, meaning you keep taking the same courses, you keep showing up in the same place and you ain't grown a bit. And the reason why you haven't grown is because, number one, you haven't practiced. And what I'm telling you is, when you showing up and I'm telling you to have these conversations, make the phone call, try, practice, enrollment, get people sold and enrolled in what it is that you're doing, share, share, share. When I'm telling you to do that and you won't do it and you're wondering why you still haven't grown in your business and you still don't have things in your life that you want, don't be mad at me, be mad at you because you didn't practice. Number two, get feedback. Now, why would you practice something and never go to your inner circle, your friends, your coaches, your family, your the people that's in your courses with you, the people that surround you? Look, y'all, look, I want to have this introduction, or I want to try this presentation. Do you get, okay, let me tell you what it really is. See, I was told Kimberly offline. So 2 weeks ago now, right? So not this weekend, last weekend, Kimberly had a Bloom Beautiful Award, and I was fortunate enough to be her keynote speaker. I want you to get that after my class ended at 11:30, I was on the Zoom with my sister practicing until it was time for me to deliver the speech. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, You guys think flicking on this light and this camera and this microphone and being in this spotlight don't require something. But what I'm telling you is it requires practice. And let me tell you, we went through all the different stories that I wanted to share. And testify, LaShawn, when you can. We went through all the stories. We switched them around. I talked about my points. How does this resonate? How does it land? How did it make you feel? What did you think? What should I change this? Should I change that? Tell me the thoughts that you made. Facts. She said, facts. She ain't lying. That's right. And let me tell you how long I've been doing live, since 2017. It is 2022. So here's what you got to get. What looks like it's easy to me is not easy. Every time I get an opportunity to speak, I'm nervous. I go through the same stuff that y'all get. I still wonder, am I going to be able to feed them what God wants me to have? Can I move myself out the way enough to say what he has placed in my heart? You know, like today, to stop cutting corners, I had to turn around in this chair, look out and say, Father, what is it that you want me to tell them today? I had a very interesting weekend, and I want to give them something that I learned, epiphany that I had, that if I would have showed up to my training and not have done my homework, I would have wasted my money and I wouldn't have been able to get the opportunity back. Why? Because those coaches show up at that time to perform, and if I had not done my homework, I would not have been able to participate in the training. Do you get what I'm cooking? Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all think that these homework assignments and these worksheets and these classes is just for you to look cute, to say that you're doing something? And what I'm telling you is, if you intend on doing the work and making the difference, do your homework and get some feedback. All right, here we go. So practice your stuff, get some feedback, and finally, this is the most important thing right here. You need to get on the court and fail miserably. Do you get what I'm saying? That means you got to get out there. Practice what you put out there, what you've been practicing and what you got the feedback on. You think I didn't leave the speaking engagement wishing I would have said something else or I would have done something else? You think not? You think I come and I execute 100% the way I want to every time? Are you kidding? No, that's called perfection, and I don't have it, and neither do you. But I tell you what, I still get excited, and I'm like, okay, I'm on my way to Jamaica for the refreshing. It's time for me to what? Practice some more, do it again, get my points down, get my slides ready, practice, throw it out on somebody. LaShawn, tell me what you think, because she's going to be my roommate. You think she's not going to get the lesson before everybody else? She will. Do you think I'm not going to practice when we get there? I am. Do you think I'm not going to probably change and question and pray and ask God, is this what you want them to get? Yes, but I tell you what, when showtime comes and I go downstairs, I know that I'm going to sink at the level I have prepared. So I can play myself if I want to, but when them lights start going and them nerves start jumping, I better have known and practiced enough that the habit kicks in and whatever is there is going to come out. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So I need you to stop cutting corners. Put it in the chat. Stop cutting corners. Stop it, stop it, stop it. This is in your life. This is on your job. This is in your ministry. Just cut it out. Practice, get feedback, and swing the bat. Get up at the plate. Put it out there. Stop writing these books forever. Stop building this class that you never put out and you've been doing it for the last 12 years. Get out of my face. Stop cutting corners and get out there. Let's go. It is time. It is past time for you to be able to put whatever it is that you've been working on for your entire life. Because I want you to get, life is nothing but a school. You have learned so many things that people can benefit from, that you can impact lives from, but you're so timid to get out there because you feel like you ain't ready. But the reason why you ain't ready is because you ain't practiced. You ain't got no coaching and no feedback, and you ain't swung the bat. Stop cutting corners. Just stop. Stop. Just stop. That's what I said. Stop it. Now, Wednesday, we're going to continue to have this conversation and only come if you're ready for the heat, because I'm bringing it all week. Because I promise you, if I didn't do my homework, my first day would have been trash, and that would have been 12 hours of nothingness. Do your homework. Invest the time. Find out what it is that you should be practicing right now. And what I want you to do is start practicing. Get you somebody that you can throw this out on, that you can test it on. And then I want you to get out there. Let's go. Get it out there. Because what you would be surprised is that your impact could be happening right now and could have really been happening even before now. But we ain't gonna worry about the past because that's just gonna slow you down some more. What I'm saying is practice, get your feedback, and get on the court. Always looking forward to serving you. Look, Becoming the Change round 2 is coming. Get your coins together, get your mind together. It's gonna start in January. I want you to get ready. I'm also going to invite you to an introduction. It doesn't cost you anything, to the self-development program that I'm doing the training in and all the things. Look, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. I'm going to personally reach out to people that I think it would benefit, which I believe it could benefit everybody, but it's a conversation that I want you to be a part of. And you'll be able to choose whether or not you want to register or do it or not. But what I'm saying is this way of thinking that I have, the way that I live my life, my calendar, all these things came from my training. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the practice. It's not just going to get information. It's like when I get this information, I need it to exist on my calendar so I can practice, get feedback, and execute. Got it? Always looking forward to serving you. Keep your ears to the pavement. I don't want you to miss these opportunities. I'm going to do maybe 3 or 4 introductions for you to come to. You're going to pick. We're going to talk about your calendar. We're going to see where it fits. And if you are ready to really, really get down to the meat and potatoes of some of these other blockers, emotional things that's in your past, you want to get your past out of your future, then we're going to have this conversation. Always looking forward to serving you. Live at 5, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Share this video. Sharing is caring. Let's go. Let's get these numbers all the way up. Always looking forward to serving you. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen while I'm in Jamaica. We're going to see. All right? But I'm going to be teaching, so we're going to see. I love you guys. I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live